Well, they scored about 60 more points than I predicted. Holy crap, what a game, man. The thing that sucks is I only was able to watch the second half of this game because I was working, so I was able to kind of tune in and out and see it, but oh my gosh. Like once I saw the full highlights of everything, I was like, holy shit. Like I would say that this is one of the best team performances, like all around team. So like wasn't just like one side of the ball doing it. It's like both sides. The defense, like forcing the defense forcing three fumbles. I think the special teams forcing one. Yeah, it was like the defense, the special teams, it's just like, and then the offense, of course, just like every like it was great. It was great, and then it's just like you go from 0 points to like making a new franchise record the next week. But that's good though, man. That's good that they're able to bounce back. And it's like I said, it's like that's what I was hoping for, is to bounce back against either the Chargers, or the if we it wasn't against the Chargers or the Colts. Now I know some people are going to be like, oh well, this doesn't mean anything. They didn't have Justin Herbert, so of course they would do well. It's like, well, we didn't have Josh Jacobs, we didn't have our lead running back, and we were still able to do it. And if anything, I would say the biggest reason why the Chargers lost and the biggest turn for us in this game was the turnovers, right? Like forcing four turnovers on the Chargers, and the turnovers will win you the game, and not even just win, but like get you high scoring points like that. Like if your team is continually screwing up and continuing like acting like it's like a butterball that they have, and they keep dropping it, but man, there's like and then I guess there's like another record that it was like, I don't know if it's this franchise or if it was an NFL one. I should have looked at it before, but it's like basically like a team scoring touchdowns with 8 different people or something like that, 7 or 8 people. Because it's true, because you had the one, I think he was a defensive lineman that got it. I forgot kind of his name. That's really bad. Um, Jack Jones got one. Devontae Adams got one. Trey Tucker got two. Um, Jacoby Myers got one. And what I think Zamir White got one too, I believe, right? Yeah. And it was great, man. Like holy crap. Aiden O'Connell looked great. Like there were some passes like holy shit. But I think the difference between last week and this week was that he had more time. He had more time in the pocket, and I did say that the Vikings defense is probably better than the Chargers. Like I don't know what was going on in that Vikings game, but what a way to turn it around. Seriously, and against like our rival of ours too, like the freaking Chargers. Oh man, and I love like some of the plays that they're mixing up, like with Jacoby Myers too, like having him throwing it. And I mean, I think that would be really good. Like, who knows? Like, maybe like we can kind of make him kind of similar to like how uh Taysom Hill is to the Saint, like where you can like use him in like different positions. I don't have a single complaint about this game, honestly. I think for the rare time, because even like there have been some like wins where I've been like, oh, well, it could have been this way, or could have been that way. But like this is like one of the ones where I literally have zero complaints, and I'm sure some people say, oh, well, they still scored 21 points. This is like, well, it's like the last what 5 or 6 minutes of the fourth quarter. Who cares? We put a beating on the Chargers. The most points scored within our franchise anyway. Because I think the other time that we had that was when we beat the Broncos. I still remember that game too, 59-14. I think that was like in 2010 or 2011. Yeah, because I remember we had McFadden, and he was like running all over them. Yeah, yeah, I remember that. But yeah, so man, it's just that. Oh my god, it was fucking great, man. That's what this is like. One of the games like I'm always gonna remember. I mean, anyone will always remember. Just like firing on all cylinders, keep stepping on the gas. That's what I like to see. Like when you have a lead, don't just settle for having a touchdown or two. Just like run it, like just like totally just obliterate them. Just like keep piling on the points. I love it. And the perfect thing to kind of snap them out of like the funk they've been in. Because it's not like that they. I mean, like the the Vikings was pathetic, but like the other two games, like they were in it, but they just like kind of like lost it. Like against the Dolphins and against the Chiefs. But this is the kind of game that helps like reignite the fire. And then the next game, this is perfect because this is the game we need going into the next game, where we're gonna be playing the Chiefs in Kansas City. Oh God. and that's gonna be a tough one. That's gonna be a real damn tough one, especially in Arrowhead. Because what I think we won there. I think it was 2020 when we won in Arrowhead. Might have been either been 2020 or 2021, but I don't think we won there since. But yeah, Arrowhead's a tough place to play. It's gonna be packed full of the fucking Swifties and the Chiefs. Like that's what I always tell people. It's like now it's like an abomination. The unholy alliance of the NFL has been formed because now like you have like the two most, in my opinion, annoying fan bases merging in together to be one. But I mean, I think that this a performance like this game will be great going into a game like that. Now it's like I mean I even though technically we're not out of playoff contention, I mean I think we're kind of out of it. Even though statistically we're not out, but this is still an important game. It's still an important game. All the games going forward are important. Um, because yeah, I think we have the Chiefs, we have the Colts, and then I think we finish on the Broncos. Yeah, so a performance like this, like I said, is just it's just something that we need going forward, and something that the players needed, the coaches needed, and we needed too. Because honestly, because I mean, I remember like I was working, and I was just like, oh, do I really even want to check the score? And I'm like, and I checked the score, and it was like 21-0. What the hell? And like, and it's only like the first or no, I think it was like the second quarter. I was like, holy crap! So then I was just like watching like every little bit that I could. It was kind of busy, and it's hard to get the game now. I hate that they on a separate tangent. I hate how all these different streaming things like have different games. Like oh, Sunday night. I mean, you can watch it on TV, but sometimes you can watch it on Peacock or whatever. Thursday is harder to unless it's like a local game. You're not going to see it, which is so dumb. It's like oh, go on Amazon Prime. It's like I don't want to sign up for shitty. I mean, I get packages from there. I don't want to stream shit on there. I don't know. I just hate that. It's like why can't it just be like how it was before, where you just have it all on one thing? I mean, unless you want to pay for NFL ticket, which is like $500 or $600, which is ridiculous. I think that's such ridiculous. Like how dare they even have the balls to charge that price? It's just like, but unfortunately, that's the way things are going now with streaming and shit going up, and you know, eventually probably cable will go away too. It wouldn't surprise me if that happens within the next 15 years or so. But anyway, that's an entirely different tangent, and I'm going off on. But great win, and hopefully this will, you know, reignite the fires to be able to do this. I don't know if we'll go that much of the Chiefs, but be able to beat the Chiefs, right? Be able to beat the Colts and even spoil the Broncos. Wouldn't that be awesome if we were the ones that stopped them from going to the playoffs? Oh man, that'd be awesome. But this is a real great performance, man. This is going to be one of those games that I always remember, and it'll just be great. So, anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope to see you next time. Thank you.